Hey, what's happening, everybody? I forgot to put that screen down. Sorry about that. Hey, good evening. How's everybody doing? Hello, Robert Bercuccio, SNS Contracting, DDK, Frogzilla, 701, SNS Contracting. Let's see. Who else we got in here? We have, oh boy, everybody's in here. Guns and Baggers is in here. Now, hey man, I'm going to touch on something before we get on tonight's subject. Guns and Baggers and I have been chatting in the side here pre-show about putting a cam in his bike. And why am I going to touch on this? Because this is an important time for him building out his bike to fit him power-wise. When you select a cam, just because a cam works good for me or for somebody else does not mean it's going to work good for you. And I told him to reach out to me on Instagram. We'll have a nice conversation. I have a mathematical formula that I use that we put in, because it all goes on his riding style, what RPM he likes to ride in, what RPM range he likes to shift at. Is he 2-up, 1-up, load type of riding? He's in West Virginia and he likes carving those roads, and I get it. I've been there. I know it. It's a great thing. So just because, you were talking about the 475 or the 468 cam, both good, mild cams. They really are. But will they fit you? I don't know. Now, when I mentioned I have my 480 cam from Cyclorama, that cam fits me to the T. I love that cam. It comes on when I want. It comes in on low, and it carries out through the RPM range from my riding style and where I like to shift and where RPMs I like to cruise at and all that. So just so you know, if you want to get into a cam, there's a whole mathematical formula. Then he's asking me, with his bike being a 2021, should he upgrade the oil pump and cam plate as well? Well, that brings up another good point. The oil pump in the 2021s are better than they were in 2019. Mid-year 2019, they came out with a new revision to the oil pump, which is better. You don't have to do it. I'll repeat that. In your 2021, you do not have to upgrade your oil pump and cam plate. However, there's some good reasons why you should upgrade that oil pump. One, you will have a little bit higher oil pressure at idle and at cruising speed, which is always good. Second reason, billet aluminum is stronger than cast. And I believe if you're going to build something, build it bulletproof. Make it as bulletproof as you can, where you have little to no failure points. I personally like to put in ARP studs instead of the bolts. I like to put the ARP studs in, 12-point self-locking nuts for the oil pump, the cam plate, for the rocker arms, for everything. And we're just talking about bolting cams so you can reuse your stock push rods. So, and the other benefit of upgrading the oil pump and cam plate is, drum roll please, there's a magnet at the oil pickup screen. So if there's any metal in there, it will not get fed through the oil pump, back through the motor or anything like that. It stays at the magnet at the oil pump. That is a big benefit. And that's why I always feel better of upgrading an oil pump and cam plate, even in the newer bikes with the newer oil pump and cam plate. Look, on my CVO, it's a 2022. Everybody's like, you didn't have to, you wasted your money. Well, it's my money to waste, number one. Number two, those are the reasons why I do it. Because one, the magnet. Two, billet aluminum is stronger. And three, you're running a little bit higher oil pressure. And that's why I would recommend doing it. You don't have to do it. What I say you should do when you put a new cam in, bare minimum, is a new cam bearing, and new lifters. And then think about doing something for your clutch, whether it's stiffer springs, a variable rate pressure plate, something. So this way, that won't be a weak spot or a failure point for you. Hello, Miss Penny. Good to see you. Hello, XAN. Good to see you. Thank you guys for coming in. So, Guns and Baggers, I hope that gave you something to think about. Still, contact me on Instagram. I'll send you my phone number. We'll talk on the phone. We'll get all these questions I have for you answered. And then we could select a cam for you. Now, everybody, when you do this, this is the time you have to be the most honest with yourself, like you're in a confessional talking to the man himself, God. You have to be that honest with yourself, because if you're not, and you say, yeah, I always shift at 4,800 RPMs, well, then I'm going to put that into the equation, and then we're going to pick the right cam for you. But if you're shifting at 3,000, but you want to be a peacock and fluff your feathers, then that's not going to pick the right cam. Hello, Rolling Throttle, out there doing his thing in Milwaukee at House of Harley, doing his thing with Suspension Technologies, installing rear shocks. So if you guys are out there in Milwaukee starting tomorrow, make sure you get over to Rolling Throttle if you want some rear shocks installed from Suspension Technologies on your bike. He's got them in stock, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed with that suspension. I did guarantee, told you so, because I've had progressives. I've had legends of every flavor. I have installed Wilburs. Big money. Big money. I have installed Olin's. And of course, take them on road tests. And I could tell you, dollar for dollar, value for value, Suspension Technologies, in my opinion, my personal opinion, hands down, the best shocks on the market. Dollar for dollar. Take that for what it's worth. So let's bring on what we're talking about. What's a mug? What a mug that is. Oh, hey, John, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm a little slow tonight. So, yeah, head out to Milwaukee, going to the homecoming. Let me tell you, if I went last year and I had a blast, I had the best time of my life. There is music all over the place if you're into live music. Milwaukee Harley Davidson, Wisconsin Harley Davidson, House of Harley. They all got stuff going on. They all have vendors. They all have music, and you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. Trust me when I tell you that. You will not be disappointed. Oh, what's up, Motor City 2 Up? What up, man? Good to see you. So, when you go out there, definitely you want to hit those spots. Also want to hit the museum. I'm going to tell you, they got a lot of vendors. They have a lot of stuff going on. Last year, we got to see the, King of Baggers bikes there for Saddleman and for Harley Davidson. I got to drool all over Kyle Wyman's bike. Hey, Hook Dog, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad you're here, man. Glad everybody's here. So, yeah, I mean, there's so much going on out there. There's so much to do. Now, my experience last year, if you're going there and you have aspirations to get into the museum, get in line early, because due to fire codes, they're going to let so many people in at a time. When we got there, we were going to go to the museum. It was a 4-hour wait. Let me say that. Again, when we got there and we decided to go into the museum, it was a 4-hour wait. It was that many people. Granted, last year was the 120th. I think it's going to be just as busy as it was last year. So don't get disappointed if you can't get into there. You know. Yes, no worries, Penny. Much love, respect to you. Let's see. I caught the tail end. What's the best suspension? My opinion, hands down, is suspension technology. Rolling Throttle is in Milwaukee at House of Harley right now, ready to install your rear suspension during homecoming. But that's okay. If you're not going to homecoming, you can always put your order in through rollingthrottle.com and place your order. And it'll get shipped directly to you quickly. Well, when you place the order, you get an email saying, hey, we received your order. And then you get another email, hey, your order has shipped, with tracking numbers. So, yeah, suspension technologies, in my opinion, hands down, dollar for dollar, is the best suspension on the market, period. Better than Legends. I've had every flavor. Better than Progressive. Trust me. Better than Olin's, dollar for dollar. And for Wilbur's, which you're going to pay all the money for, I mean, all the money, more than double, suspension technologies beats them. You know? Hands down. Let's see. The wife says, if you hit the museum, you definitely need to eat at the Motor Bar. Absolutely. When we were there in 2019, on Saturday, they had blues and barbecue, which was awesome. All you could eat barbecue. And I could put it away, and I couldn't finish the first plate. They had so much barbecue on there. I had the meat sweats. My jaw was sore from chewing. Oh, it was so good. I want to go back there again. Honey, let's go back to Milwaukee, not during homecoming, so we can get into the Motor Bar in the museum. Just saying. Yes. Even Jack says the HC Museum is awesome. It is. There is my unicorn in there. 1936, all original, unrestored Harley Davidson. I'm in love. As a matter of fact, give me a second. I'll look it up, see if I can find a good picture of it, because, man, was that something. I love that bike. The guy came over and said to me, don't touch. And I says, don't worry, I won't touch, but I definitely will drool all over it. He says, yeah, that's happened. Don't worry about it. So I'm actually getting close to the 1936 Knucklehead, the one that I want. Hopefully they will give it to me one day, because they love me so much. Doubtful. But here it is. You guys tell me, that's a sexy motorcycle. I don't care. That is a 1936 Harley Davidson EL Knucklehead that's unrestored. The only thing that's been replaced on that is the leather, because it deteriorates over time. Other than that, it's all original from 1936. Really, how could you not like that? I mean, come on. I'm in love with that. Let's see. He says bike serial number 1. Yes, they have that as well. But they will tell you right up front in the beginning that is the motor is stamped 001. So they believe that's the first motor ever produced by Harley Davidson, but the bike is not the first motorcycle ever produced. It's a hodgepodge of parts to make the motorcycle. But if you want to see it, like to see it, here it goes. Here it is. And in 1903, the frame did not swoop down and around the motor like that. I'm sorry, like this here. See how it swoops down around the motor? No, they actually put the motor in a bicycle frame. This didn't happen until 1905. So the frame is not in 1903. The motor is stamped 001. So that's why they say it's, serial 1 bike. And I believe I got the picture of the sign that explains that. I could be wrong. And no, I do not have that sign. Yeah. See, motors. Damn, that's nice. Yeah, it is. S&S, that is a beautiful bike. They don't build them like they used to. No, they don't. You have the same photo? Did you get it from me? Because I took that picture. But yeah, I mean, it's such a great time out there. It's basically a mini rally. It really is. There's so much going on. There's so much to do. We'll start with yeah, 36 knucklehead for the win. Absolutely. And that's the place to go if you've never been to Harley Davidson corporate or to Milwaukee as a Harley Davidson enthusiast. It's a pilgrimage. It really is. It's a pilgrimage. It's something you really have to experience yourself. I know Big Mike 135 is en route to Milwaukee for homecoming. He's on his pilgrimage. He's actually riding out from Connecticut. Good for him. PA Biker says, yeah, it's a cool bike. I'm running Legends, but I'm not impressed. They are better than stock, but for $1,700 for the rears. You are running the Revo ARCs. I had those. And then I took them off my bike for suspension technologies. And I actually got an email from Legend asking me, why did you remove our shocks and put something else on? I said, because it's an inferior product. I'm sorry. They had to rebuild mine 3 times. They were leaking. Yep. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool, Jack. But yeah, and for just under $800 for a set of rears that you set and forget, I tell you, I ride it 1 up. I've ridden it 2 up. And I've ridden it loaded down with both saddlebags full, the tour pack full, and the Rick Rack bag on top of that full, going down to Gettysburg and back. I didn't even change the preload on the springs. Nothing. The bike ran like a Cadillac. Loved it. Yeah, burn. Yeah. Yep. I'm sorry. I'm just brutally honest. I just can't, I'm not going to sit there and, tell everybody everything's, rainbows and unicorns in a product I don't believe in because it just didn't work out well for me. I don't care if I paid for it, they gave it to me. I'm going to be honest and the truth. Let's see. Hey, I got a pic of you and my brother. Nice. Right on. I like to see that pic. Yeah, my A's leaked 4 times in 3 months. They were junk. Yep. Well, here's the nice thing about suspension technologies. They have a lifetime warranty. Lifetime. Yep. And suspension technology is known to say, well, you're the second owner. Okay, we'll still warranty you if there's a problem. So, yeah. So, House of Harley is a great place to go, great place to see, huge dealership. A lot going on outside of it. There's vendors all over the place. Like I said, Rolling Throttle's there. Left Lane Syndicate's there. Last year, Clockworks was at that play, was at House of Harley. So was Custom Dynamics. Trying to remember, Jekyll and Hyde Exhaust was there. And a few others. I mean, the place was packed with vendors, packed with motorcycles. Mr. Tiger Ward, how you doing? Good to see you. So, yeah, I mean, you could spend a day at House of Harley just looking at everything. And then, of course, the parade of bikes and the bike shows. Because, everybody's parking their bike there because it's motorcycle parking only on the street. That it's like a mini bike show. So it's awesome. Then we took off to Wisconsin Harley. And that's a pretty cool place to go. They got vendors. Vance and Hines was out there when we went. Um, let's see, who else was there that I can remember? There was a bunch of other vendors. I couldn't remember all of them. It was just over a year ago. But they had music there as well. Motorcycle parking only in a big parking lot, which is awesome. And Milwaukee Harley Davidson. That's uh that's a nice place to go as well. Tons of vendors. Mark from Sanity is going to be there. Um, I think. Hold on. I think he said he was someplace else this year. Um, hold on. Let me see. Let's see. No, not that one. Oh, Sandy, they're at Wisconsin Harley Davidson. So yeah, if you're out there and you want to go see Sanity Jewelry and meet Mark from Sanity, he's at Wisconsin Harley Davidson. And then after that, they're headed out to Sturgis. So if you're not going to be there and you're going to be in Sturgis, make sure you say hello. Suspension Technologies will also be in Sturgis this year. So there's a lot of stuff going on. What's up, D-Rod? D-Rod's back in the house. Hey, good to see you back again. So yeah, it's a great time out there. It's a lot of fun. Bikes are everywhere. The town itself, my opinion, the city of Milwaukee was very welcoming to all the motorcycles in there. I did not see cops harassing motorcyclists or anything like that. But then again, I wasn't everywhere all the time. From what I saw, the bikers were left alone. I think they were just there to keep you from killing yourself or killing somebody else. Um, I didn't have a problem. Nobody else had a problem that I knew of. It's a great time. They usually have a new merchandise display at the museum, which is really awesome to check out. That's where I got to see the new CVO with the new infotainment center and the VVT M8 motor, which was really cool to see. That was a cutaway with some clear engine covers on it, so you could see the VVT system and all that, which was really interesting, really cool. They had all the new models in there. However, do not buy water or soda there. $5 for a soda, $5 for a water. No, thank you. Let's see. What do you like better on your shocks? What do I like better on my shocks? I like nothing on my shocks. But I do like and love my suspension technologies. As a matter of fact, I have the Black Hills edition right now, and I love them. It's a Cadillac feel. I am planning on upgrading those. The rear shocks. Yeah, I have front and rear on both on my Road Glide. Definitely, definitely suspension technologies. I do have the Black Hills edition now. I am planning on, before next riding season, changing them out to the RT line, which is their road and track shock. A little bit more stiffer, a little bit better than the Black Hills. So I'm really looking forward to putting those on. Again, I'm paying for these. These are not a sponsorship or a gift or any sort of partnership. They don't do that. Hey, Shocker, good to see you again. Saw Shocker on the unaffiliated live tonight. You can always find me there at 6:30 every Wednesday night in the side chat. And tonight they invited me on, so I jumped on there for a little bit and harassed Dark Souls because he needed to be harassed. But and so did Jamin. I'm sorry, Jammin, not Jamin, Jammin. Or no, it is Jamin, not Jammin. And of course, Shadow. Don't you know? But they're a bunch of great dudes. They do a great laugh. Hey, Leah, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in, Lisa. Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad everybody's here. Yeah, but the artsy shots will make it less right cushy. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. That's why I'm doing it. I'm gonna see the difference in the two, and what a good way to is write them around for a year. Seriously, you know. Hey, Mr. Kazemoto in the house, all the way from Down Under. Good afternoon to you, sir. Good afternoon. So yeah, I mean, such a great time. Last year, I met some guys who rode up from Mexico City. Their hog chapter, Mexico City, rode up from Mexico City to Milwaukee for the 120th and for, also the homecoming. So, hey, why not, Oh, I'm sorry, it's morning to you. It's 6:26 in the morning on Thursday for them. Oh, still Wednesday here for me on the East Coast of the United States. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hopefully it's not too stiff. If it is, it's then, they'll have to come right off. But we'll find out. We will find out. And hey, Mr. Corey, my good friend Corey, how you doing? But I tell you, after I rode XAN, not XAN. Oh, sorry about that. Roadie's bike after putting his RTs on, I like the way the bike handled, even though it was a quick little road test. Sorry, I'm getting comfortable here. Hey, Rick, yes. I think it's me. Yeah. Let's see. Is it check? Excellent. Yeah, you're a longhorn on the back roads traveling. Yeah. So, Hook Dog, are you in the Milwaukee area this weekend for homecoming? Are you or are you not? Just asking. Let's see. It says we are okay and keep busy. Nice. Oh man. Okay, I'm glad she's all good now. Let's see. Oh, you're in Cali. Okay, yeah, right on. So yeah, take a look at them. Check out rollingthrottle.com. That's ROLLIN. Corey, drop in the link to Rolling Throttle for me, please, if you don't mind. We'll make him earn his administrator or whatever they call it. Mr. Big Mike, here he is. We're talking about you, bro. Being on your way out to Milwaukee. Mr. Phoenix, how are you? Oh, you're getting a tattoo? Oh, please tell me you were getting a Dallas tattoo or a DDK tattoo. That would be interesting. I couldn't tell much of a difference from the Black Hills RT when I rode Tweedle's bike. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. You got the link. Excellent. Glad to hear that. Yeah, check it out. When you talk to Rolling Throttle, let them know that you heard from me. You got, as a referral, maybe they might give you a little discount. But if you're curious, there it is. So, let's see. Evil Rick's even got it. Boom, YouTube channel. There it is for Rolling Throttle. Yeah, he said he's in Toledo, headed out early for Chicago, deep dish pizza for lunch, and then Milwaukee. So you're in Toledo. So you're going to go see Maxwell Klinger, the cross-dresser from MASH? For sure, a DDK tat. Understood. Yeah, okay. So tell Klinger we all said hello. Guys, I don't know. Most of us remember the TV show MASH. Klinger, the character, was supposed to be from Toledo, Ohio. And that's where Big Mike 135 is. Right on. Good for you. What's the best shocks for my soft till? You mean soft tail? 2012. Well, soft tails, there really isn't much available out there. I'm sorry. There really isn't much available out there, PA. There really isn't. You know, I don't know. See, he loved MASH too. But PA, there really isn't much out there. Sorry. Even the wife gets excited over uh, the deep dish pizza. What's this MASH TV show? Oh, Jack. Wendell's couldn't see. I was gonna get a T-shirt for Corey. Oh, guys, all kidding aside, everybody could do me a huge favor tomorrow. Reach out to Tweedle tomorrow and wish him a happy birthday. Tomorrow is actual birthday. Yes, it is. Please reach out to Tweedledee, wish him a happy birthday, and tell him I sent you. Please do. And all kidding aside, that's the truth. It is his birthday tomorrow. So please reach out to him and wish him a happy birthday. I think he would appreciate that and love it. You know, he's a good dude. But yeah, I mean, do you guys got any questions about Homecoming in Milwaukee? Place is a madhouse. There's bikes everywhere. Of course, last year there was a record-setting year for the amount of bikes, the amount of people, being the 120th. It was very well marketed. And there's a lot of big YouTubers out there this year. I know Cycle Fanatics is heading out there. Just GQ is going to be out there. Shout out to Just GQ. Yo, good dude. I don't know if you guys ever met him. I met him once. Good dude. So let's see. Hey Chris, is it true you get a tiger tattoo? He should get a tiger tattoo. He should get a Dr.Harley tattoo as a tramp stamp. I think that'd be a little cool. Please don't. Yes, Corey, reminding everybody about the #1 matrix here on YouTube is please click that like button. And YouTube will definitely see that how many people give me likes, and you know it actually helps me out a lot. So thank you for reminding me. Let's see. Trying to watch you as the ball at the same time. Trying to watch you as and ball at the same time. Oh, Mike Ball, got you. Tell Mike Ball I said, what up? What up? My brother Mike Ball, good dude. Let's see. We have Doc, you pay for it. You pay for it, I'll do it. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll talk. We'll talk. You should get a Tweedle tattoo. Oh, there you go. Tiger Ward says, oh, he got a roguelite tattoo. Well, yeah, you know, glide like a roguelite. Tweedledee, as my wife says, he's not even here to defend himself. Riding on threes, Tennessee. What's up, man? You. Good to see you. Yeah. You know, bad spelling. Is it because you had a couple libations tonight? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But man, Milwaukee is a blast. They have tours going on at the museum, and now I'm not at the museum, and also at the powertrain operations, which is pretty cool because you go through the whole manufacturing of a motor while you're out there. And if it's, I saw ticket prices were like $15. Just make sure you have steel-toed shoes on, because if you don't, they give you these ugly things to put over your toes. You know. What's up, Dean? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I mean, that's something you really want to do is head out to the factory. or to the world headquarters, which is the original factory, you know. It has the lower shocks. Oh, you know what? Have them stiffen them up by 2 turns or 1 turn. Go 1 turn, stiffening up the shocks, and that should help them out from bottoming out. Or tell them to lose weight. I'm so bad. Dave's going to come back and punch me in the face, and I deserve it. But yeah, that's a good thing to do. We did that. We did the steel toe tour where we toured the whole factory and got to see motors being assembled, parts being assembled, and then the final assembly of the engines and transmissions, which was really cool to see. And then from there, they head down to Philly where they meet up with the rest of the motorcycle. Yep. Pretty cool to see. So if you're going out there, that's one thing I highly recommend you do. I know it's going to be limited time. Most people are going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those 4 days, or leaving on Sunday. Let's see. Eva Jack says, yes, the factory tour is awesome. So yeah, definitely recommend that. Even Jack recommends it. So if Jack recommends it, you got to do it. You know, he's a mega influencer. You know, Dean Bay, I would say it couldn't gain. That's funny. Nice. Hopefully you like your shocks. I know I love mine. And Dr. J in the house. Hello, Dr. J. Yeah. Yep. See, even Jack agrees. Suspension Technologies, best shocks. In my opinion, best shocks. But he agrees. But the Harley tour is definitely worth the time, money, only $15. Also, try getting to the motor bar while you're out there. They have really good food. I mean, really, really good food. They don't do the blues and barbecue during homecoming. You know, trying to see what else. The museum, if you could get into the museum, that's a must. But there's just so much to see and do around there that it is crazy. It's so much fun. I've had a blast. And the only person I knew out there was my wife. And there were so many other YouTubers out there that I didn't see that I knew, like two of Journey Junkies. They're actually on their way out there as well, Sam and Susan. Talk about famous YouTubers going out. Sam and Susan be up there. Let's see. Hey, Tweedle's here. Yes. Hometown. Let them know the promo code Tweedle. You get free suspension install, rears only for this rally. Sorry, guys. I tried. Tweedle. They were getting free installs anyway. What is Dave's riding your motorcycle and stiffening up the suspension because he's fat? Sure, than you. He's not a lightweight like you. But we can always set it back. Don't worry, Dr. J. We can always set it back. Dark Souls in the house on the bucket list. Yeah, right on. Let's see. If anyone needs proof of good suspension, tech shocks. I got videos where a local rider was trying to catch me the other day. There you go. There you go. Because the shocks added what? 200 horse? I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Because you'll be able to handle them in the corners. Yeah. They gets. I don't want any part of that part. So yeah, that's a great time out there. That really is. It's so much fun. I'm crying. I'm not going out there again. You're only 4 hours away, and it's like you haven't been yet, and it's 4 hours. I'd be leaving at 5 in the morning. Get there by 9. Spend the day. Head home same day. Absolutely. 4 hours. Absolutely. You know. Let's see. Hook Dog says my buddy laughs at me for weighing my saddlebags when loading up for a road trip. Yeah, he bitches about how his bike is out of balance on a road trip. Oh, that is funny. Why you weigh it? Why is it out of balance? You know? Oh man. Let's see. Mike had Peanut put together my ST setup for me for my tri-glide. Right on. Well, Peanut is no longer there. What's up? Hardwired in a hay house. What a hardwire. Yeah. See, even Guns Burger says, God, I wish I was only 4 hours away. So do I. Man, if I was 4 hours away, I'd be there by now. Yeah. Yes, they're out in Milwaukee, Dr. J. Yes, they're at House of Harley in Milwaukee. I believe your husband's going to stop in and say hello and kick Drew. Or Drew's going to kick him. I don't know. He says, yeah, Curve's like, yep, it's on rails. It's a very good suspension. I tell you, like I said, for the money. Let's see, I saw that video. Flip, what up, Flip? One of some of your takeoff shocks? As they fit my 17 Road Glide. Well, my takeoff, actually, Big Mike will have a set of Revo A's possibly for sale, Flip. So let's talk about that in about a week. You can ask me, and I'll let you know if I have a set of used shocks available. We'll find out. We'll find out. Because those would be the Revo's ARCs, which are a $1,500 rear shock from Legend. And he said he might be doing suspension technologies while he is out there on the rear. He's already got them on the front, so he might be doing a rear. I don't know. So let's see. Ask them about their tours and tell them Dallas sent you. Suspension you installed shop is top shelf. Yes. Dr. J got suspension technologies, Black Hills, 11-inch shocks, and -1 front suspension on her Road Glide. So, and now her brother-in-law is riding her motorcycle. Better person I am. Ryan says, what could cause a heat shield to break clean? Vibration, corrosion, vandalism, maybe. You know? Oh, and she loves the clutch saver. Yep, we put a clutch saver on for her from Advan Black, which is a game changer. I'm glad I had mine going over the George Washington Bridge coming back from Gettysburg. Let's see. Oh, I only was suspension tech. Okay, so you only were talking about suspension technologies. Got you. Well, I'm not going to sell my takeoffs pretty quick because I'm going to run the RTs for a year. And then I'm going to decide which ones I like best. Well, my wife will decide which one she likes best, and then we'll keep those on the bike and then probably sell the other ones. So yeah. Let's see. Left lane. Yep, they're also left lane is also in Milwaukee. Actually, I think they're right across the way. If you Drew is actually looking at them from his booth. So there you go. Not just thought it was odd that just suddenly did it done it Monday. I did think about that, Doc and Tweedle. Just thought it was odd how it just suddenly done it Monday. Okay. Not quite sure what you're talking about, but it was odd how it was suddenly done Monday. I don't know what was suddenly done on Monday. You would want to turn them in, both of them. You want to turn them in towards the center, because if you turn one, if you turn them both the same way, one's going to be getting looser, the other one's going to be getting tighter. So you want to go same saying. It tells you stiffer, softer on it. Well, Flip, it's going to be about a year and a half before I make my decision. So it's going to be a little while. It's going to be a little while. Let's see. Hardwire. I'm going to take my heat shields off and put some heat reflective self-adhesive stuff behind the heat shields and put them back on. See if it helps. Yeah. Let me know, Hardwire, if that works, because if it does, I'm probably interested in doing the same thing on my Road Glide, especially right where the wife's foot sits, because she bakes. And whew. The breaking of okay. Let's see. They'll blister the back of wow. What pipes you got? Hardwire? But yeah. So is anybody in here headed to Milwaukee besides Big Mike 135? Because I know he is definitely going. Is anybody here headed out to Milwaukee tomorrow or over the weekend? Just kind of curious to see how many people here are headed out. I think it'd be interesting to find out. Get you some Lodges. Yeah, no. I have a set sitting on my toolbox that I took off the Spaceball. Because the left side of the head cools down quite a bit, but the right side increases in heat by quite a bit. And I don't like heads being at two different temperatures. It's okay, a couple degrees, but when you're talking, 40, 50, 60 degrees difference, that's a big difference. So, yeah, the Love Jugs, I don't recommend them. Let's see, I'm headed to hell according to Dallas. Yes, we all know that. Let's see, I put the SS headers on it. Oh, wow, and put both out on the right side. Okay, right on. So you get a lot of heat on that right side. Gotcha. Let's see. Nope, got VF1 running Dad's house. All right. Gotcha. So, okay. Well, safe trips out to Sioux Falls. Yeah. So, let's see. Let's see. Don't like Love Jugs. I like Jim's Force Flow fan. I'm going to have to look that up, Dean. Are they like the Love Jugs blow on one side, or is it something completely different? I have to look that up. Let's see. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Let's see. Search, huh? All right, let's go. I'm going to stretch here. Jim's Force Flow fan. There it is. Oh, so it basically works like the Love Jugs. It mounts on the side of the bike and blows the heat to one side. Got it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that design, to be honest with you. So, nope, a single fan. Yeah, a single fan located right on the horn. Yep. But for my soft tail, it'll be right where the coil is. Or on the newer bikes, the 24s, right where the coil is as well. Let's see. This is I have Cobra Power Flow exhaust. They are most like car exhaust, but not real loud, but nice low tone. Maybe too restrictive. Might get some heat problems. That's a good option. Looks like it blows between the jugs. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Let's see. Question. I have a small wobble about 85. Any suggestions? Check your tires, check your wheel bearings, check your wheel balance. Also check on your soft tail, check your fall away. That's another big thing that people don't realize. Tweedle says do 95 or do 80. Just joking. I have a nice big single fan like that. Really makes nearly no difference. There you go. Dallas says all you need is a vacation Bible school. Don't need that. Wow. Go faster. 701 says, wow. Let's see. My main cooling system is the ultra cool oil fan. That I understand works really well. But you mount an oil cooler off the side of the frame, and honestly, I don't like the looks of that. You know, you see, Road Runner says right slower than 85. Guys are, huh? Wow. Let's see. Of course, it was my neck bearings. Yep, like I said, start simple. Tire balance, tire, wheel bearing before you start looking at neck bearings. Let's see. A micro. Oh wow. Yep, micro strippers. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. Let's see. I put an aftermarket fairing on my Dyna. Cause it serious death wobble. Had to take it off. No kidding. Because I put the Advan Black fairing on my Lowrider S. It's the ST fairing. And I've gotten no wobble. And it has been very, very stable. And I've enjoyed it since riding with it since March. And I love that fairing. The audio system, it's Radford Fosgate for Harley Davidson. It's okay. You tend to lose the sound of the music about 85, 90 miles an hour. But other than that, it's fine. Let's see. Okay. I went through. Let's see. I thought church was for Harley riders. Yes. And the wife says no, but they appreciate. Okay. Let's see. No way. 85 or faster. I can't do 55. Well, we're not asking you to do 55. Just don't go up to 85. Just ride at 80. You'll be fine. But no, look at those things. Look at your neck bearings. I would start at your tire balance, your tire, your wheel bearings. Look at that stuff first, and then have your neck bearings checked. How about the love jugs where it sucks the heat away? Oh, you're talking about the Harley Davidson frame fan that goes behind the back head and it pulls the heat out and dumps out in front of your tire? I'm not sure. I haven't seen that. Mr. Bry the Biker, hello, sir. How are you? Greetings, salutations. Good to see you. Yeah, okay. Reverse. Okay. What? See, I think a lot of the mounting of aftermarket fairings. I'm going to try an extra support, less weight. There you go. Yeah, I'm doing very well, Bri. We hope you are doing well. I know you were busy with Baggers and Brews with their event. Thank you for helping them out and being there for Bert and George. I'm sure they were very appreciative of that for you. Yes. Oh, the reverse flow and the love jugs. Well, they only work when you're below 20 miles an hour if they're on. And they're manual on off. So anything above 20 miles an hour, the fans aren't actually doing anything. That's because the wind just pushes it away. Let's see. Wow. Let's see. I had a certain someone earlier this week. Oh, too jealous. Oh, who's a certain someone you had lunch with? You can't just throw that out there and leave us hanging. You can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You just can't do that. Just can't do that. You know? Just can't do that. Just can't do it. You can't. Sorry. But back on topic, Milwaukee. If you're going, please have a great time. Please be safe. Ish. Huh. So I don't worry about a hardwire. No worries. We'll figure it out eventually. I do it all the time myself, you know. But if you're going to Milwaukee, please be safe. Have fun, because that's the reason why you go. You go to have fun and have a good time. My next event is Ocean City, which I'm thinking I get there on Thursday. I'm thinking Friday going to have lunch down in Virginia Beach. That's what I'm thinking. Definitely thinking about that. Well, everybody, we're going to keep it kind of short and sweet and simple tonight. Because that's all I got left to talk about. I really don't have anything else left to talk about. Let's see. Everyone here understands the time. Yeah, we all do. It's like a whole new language, like shorthand was. Oh man, won't make it. Okay. You're gonna be in Daytona this year for Biketoberfest. Don't go to Biketoberfest. Go in March. I'll be in Daytona in March. I'm being selfish. But if you're going to Daytona, man, have a great time at Biketoberfest. If you're going down to Biketoberfest, if you were going in March, let's try and hook up and hang out, have a couple beers. Let's see, how much oil should a catch can be in 2 weeks' time? Ideally, you should have none. Ideally. But could be for, you could fill it up in a week and a half. I've seen that. It all depends on how much blow by you have. You can't put a general thing out there how much you should have. Your honeymoon got you. Well, congratulations on getting married. Oh, right on. Yeah, much love and respect to you as well. Be good and we'll see you all the time, guys. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. All I got for tonight. Unless you got something else you want me to talk about. Let's see. As much as you're running excessive. Let's see. Does anyone know when Hells will be in Arizona? I need him to adjust my suspension technologies. I don't know when he's going to be in Arizona, but I know Mike's from Suspension Technologies is talking about getting out to Arizona Bike Week. When? I don't know. But I heard that's a rumor. You know what I mean? I was wondering, because do you guys like it? Right on. All right, guys. So that's all I have tonight. Really not short, sweet. Great hanging out with you guys. Thanks for coming in. The Dr. Harley family, I really appreciate every single one of you, and because I want you to live the best life you can. Ride often and always ride hard.